Hello and welcome to TheMan Games. We are back with episode 2 of our best and worst creations of the community creations. If you're new watching TheMan Games, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're letting me know in the comments below which was the best creation and which one was the worst creation that we look at today in this video. And if you could click that thumbs up button, that would be a great way to help support TheMan Games. So we're going to start off with a really good one today, and we have Hawk from the Legion of Doom / Road Warriors. So this is Legion of Doom version, and the true creator of this is Voz X Dynasty, hashtag 53308. And to find this creation of Hawk, use the hashtags Hawk, Road Warriors, or Legion of Doom. So we're starting off with a really good one today, an awesome creation. I'd have to say this is a good 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. Can't pick a fault with it at all. The true creator of this has done an amazing job. So yeah, if you like the Legion of Doom, make sure you're giving it a download. And obviously you can't have a Hawk without an animal, so this is the creation of animal. In my opinion, the Hawk is slightly better, but this is still a great creation. I'd give this one an 8 out of 10. And once again, is the same creator as the Hawk, Voz X Dynasty, hashtag 53308. And to find this creation, use the hashtags Animal, Road Warriors, or Legion of Doom. So yeah, like I said before, I'd give this an 8 out of 10. I think the Hawk is slightly better, but this is still a great download. And you know, if you want Legion of Doom, these are definitely the two that you'd be wanting to download. But with the good also comes the bad. Now, we have this creation here of the Big Show, Paul White. It's not the worst creation in the world because, you know, the attires are actually, you know, quite good. The tattoos are quite good, but facially wise, it just doesn't hit for me. You know, it just doesn't hit at all. The true creator has tried, but to me, this is maybe a 3.5 out of 10 for, in my opinion. I'm really sorry to the creator, but it's just not a great creation. But if you do like it and you would like to download it, the true creator was Miss Snob Mega, hashtag 48152, and to find this creation, use the hashtags WWE or AEW. And another not so great creation is this creation of the Rated R Superstar Edge. I mean, this is for me a 0.5. I'd have to say, not a great creation at all. There's a review there. Yeah, the attire really looks nothing like Edge. The jacket isn't even a jacket like what Edge wears. Maybe his stomach looks a bit like Edge's does, but yeah, the attire looks nothing like him. The armbands aren't great. The tattoos aren't great. Facially wise, it just doesn't look like him. It seems to more have like Orange Cassidy hair than Edge hair. Yeah, I'm really sorry to the true creator, but this isn't a great creation at all. I'd have to give this a 0.5 out of 10. But if you do like this creation, the true creator of this was Raps Quattro, hashtag 61907, and to find this Edge, you would use the hashtags Edge 2023 WWE or AEW. But now back to some good creations. We have this creation of Kerry Von Eric. So yeah, really good creations here. I'd say this is more of a 7 out of 10, these ones here, but still, it still definitely deserves to be on the good side of the list. And the true creator of this is Honchus Legend, hashtag 84769, and to find these creations of Kerry Von Eric, use the hashtags Back in the Day 2K, Honchus Legends, or Von Eric. So if you've not seen the Iron Claw film, make sure to go out here and watch it. It's absolutely a brilliant film. Didn't cry at all in the cinema when I watched it. Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, really great film. Make sure you go out of your way to see it. You won't be disappointed in it. Just like this creation, make sure you're giving it a download because it's really good. And another great creation, we have the Macho Man, Randy Savage. So we have an NWO version here and a red and black version here. Great creations here. I'd give this is definitely, you know, an 8 out of 10 as well. And the true creator of this is What's the Status, hashtag 32498, and to find this creation of the Macho Man Randy Savage, use the hashtags What's the Status. So if like me you were a Macho Man fan when you were a kid, make sure you're giving this a download. It's brilliant. You get two versions, NWO white and black, NWO red and black. make sure you're giving it a download. But now back to some of the bad creations. We have this Dustin Roads. Colour wise, some of the colours are quite similar to Dustin Roads. Can't see too clearly here of the tattoos, but you know, he does have tattoos. But yeah, facially wise, it just doesn't look right. Hair wise, it doesn't look right. Not a very good creation there at all. But to be fair, 53 people have downloaded this, so it's a lot more than the big shirt and the edge that we looked at. And if you do like this Dustin Roads and you think I am wrong, the true creator of this is Fair Player, hashtag 89276, and to find this Dustin Roads, use the hashtags Dustin Roads AW or Mr. Fiend X. But yeah, for me this is a 1.5 out of 10, I'd say. Yeah, not very good at all, unfortunately. I do apologise, I really don't like doing the negative stuff on the channel, but yeah, you know, to make these videos successful we must do the hard work, and to me this is just a bad creation. And now another not so great creation. We have the Ultima Dragon. They have tried, they have really tried, but for me this just isn't a great creation. He's just too skinny. The mask isn't right. There's not enough, you know, stuff going on at the back of the mask. Yeah, he's just like a scrawny Ultima Dragon version, really. It's like if you've seen Batman and Robin when Bane like loses all his like power and he like shrinks down into like his older self. That's kind of what this Ultima Dragon makes me think of. So yeah, not a great creation, unfortunately. I mean, it is one of the better ones out of the bad bunch we have looked at. I'd maybe give this a 3 out of 10. Maybe that's a bit generous, maybe 2.5 out of 10. But if you did like this creation and you want to download it, the true creator of this is Jaspima, hashtag 53915, and to find this creation use the hashtags Ultima Dragon, Asia, Japan, Mexico, or WWE, CW, CW, WWF, Triple AAA, EW, CMLL. And now back looking at the good creations. So we have this creation here of Jon Moxley. It's this one here on the left that I really like. And the true creator of this is Iconic Cause, hashtag 84274. And to find this creation of Jon Moxley, use the hashtags Jon Moxley, BCC, AEW, or Iconic 2K. So in my opinion, this is the best Jon Moxley on the community creations. I'm going to have to give this a good 9 out of 10 for this creation. I think it's really great. Make sure, if you're looking for a Jon Moxley, that this one is the one that you're downloading. And next up, we have this creation of Will Ospreay. So another good creation for the good side. So we've got an in-ring here and his like tracky attire here on the right. Really great. The hair's great. The facial features are great. Facial hair's great. Definitely the best Will Ospreay that I've now come across on the community creations. I'd definitely give this a definite good 8.75 out of 10. And the true creator of this is Ash Ketchup, hashtag 96515, and to find this creation of Will Ospreay, use the hashtags 2Ketchup or Will Ospreay. But now, unfortunately, back to the bad creations. And we have this creation here of Brock Lesnar. So this is obviously based on Brock Lesnar from like the early 2000s. So to be fair to the creator, the tattoos are great, the design on the trunks is really good, the hair's okay, but just for me, facially wise, it doesn't hit. I'd say Brock Lesnar's a bit bigger than this as well. So yeah, unfortunately this one has hit on the bad side of the creations. I mean, I'd probably give it a 3.57 out of 10 if I had to rate it. And the true creator of this though is Wildman of the Hunt, hashtag 78493. And to find it, if you would like to download this Brock Lesnar and you think it is a good creation, use the hashtags Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman ECW, Goldberg, Kurt Angle, The Rock, WrestleMania XX, John Cena AEW. So yeah, if you think that I am wrong and this is a good version of Brock Lesnar and you're wanting to download it, make sure you are doing so. And another bad one that we're looking at here is Goldberg. So obviously, as you can see there on the side, the tattoo's not right, his stature's not right, his face isn't right, the goatee's right, but other than that, unfortunately, nothing is really that good about this Goldberg, I'm afraid. But if you would like to download it, the true creator of this is #AGameMan, #00109, and the hashtags to find this Goldberg is just Goldberg. So yeah, not a great creation here in my opinion. I'd give this a 1.75 out of 10 I think. But yeah, if you guys do like it, you know, this is where you would download it. But now back to some of the good ones, and we have this Darby Allin. So on episode 1 of these best and worst creations, we did look at a bad Darby Allin. Well, this week we have a really good one, the best one that I've come across in my opinion. And the true creator of this is Dre Cause, #32118. And to find this creation of Darby Allin, use hashtags Dre41, Dabby Allen, or AEW. So a really great creation here of Darby Allin. Make sure you're definitely giving this a download. The tattoos are great, the face paint is great, his entrance is great, like the look with the jacket, just it's an all-round great creation. I'd say this is another 8.75 creation here, a really great one. Make sure you're giving it a download. And speaking of good creations, now we are looking at this Malachi Black. I nearly said Aleister Black. No, Malachi Black. What an awesome creation this is. I mean, the tattoos are brilliant. It's just amazing, isn't it? The true creator of this has done an excellent job. This is definitely a 9.75 creation if I've ever seen one. Just really great. Might be the best one that we look at today. In some people's opinion, it's definitely top 3 in mine. And the true creator of this is Big Time Gex, #56725. And to find this creation of Malachi Black, use hashtags BTG, GEX, or AEW. So what an awesome creation here of Malachi Black. Make sure you're giving it a download. We'll probably, when we finally do the where to find the House of Black video on the channel, you'll be seeing this creation again because it is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, definitely make sure you're giving this a download. But now, unfortunately, back to some of the badder creations. And now we're looking at this Triple H. So, once again with this creation, you know, attire-wise, they're actually good. They are really good. Like, attire-wise, they're probably a 9 out of 10. But unfortunately, though, facially-wise, this is a bad creation in my opinion. Not very good at all. I just don't think it looks like Triple H at all in any way, shape or form. I mean, I probably would give this a 4 out of 10 overall, you know. Yeah, just for me, this just, when I first saw it, I thought, ooh, I need to put this in the video because it's not a good creation, you know, facially. But if you do like it and you would like to download this, the true creator of this is Hassel94078, #26218. And to find this Triple H, use the hashtags Triple H, Shawn Michaels, or WWF. So like I said before, I don't like being too negative about people's creations because someone's obviously put a lot of hard work into it. But for me, this just wasn't a good one. And now, another one that is not so great either. We have this creation of Viscera. So we've got Big Daddy V version here on the left and Viscera version, the largest love machine, on the right. Yeah, this just isn't great neither in my opinion. Not a fan of this at all. Yeah, I mean, you can look at the back there, you know, all the tattoos aren't there, you know, facially wise, it's not great, you know, eyes wise, I mean, they're just white. I don't think his eyes were just white. I think he did have like contacts in or something, but his eyes just weren't white. So yeah, not a great creation at all. This is definitely one of the worst ones we're looking at today in this video. But if you have been looking for a Viscera and you want to download one, this could be the one for you. The true creator of this is Real KSS Games 31, #64895, and to find this creation of Viscera, use the hashtags WWF or Viscera. So unfortunately for me, this is one of the worst ones we're looking at today. Not a great one at all. I would not recommend downloading this yet. Just pretty bad, pretty bad. But now back on the good side of things, we have this creation of Owen Hat. And what a great creation this is. A really good one we're looking at now. Someone who is very underrated in my opinion. You know, hopefully now with Vince gone one day, this guy will be in the WWE Hall of Fame. But this is an awesome creation here of Owen Hart. The true creator of this is Dr. Gorilla Nuts, #17924. And to find this creation of Owen Hart, use the hashtags Dr. Gorilla Nuts, Owen Hart, or Icons of the Ring. So yeah, make sure you go out your way to find this creation, Owen Hat. There is a few on the community creation that I've come across, but this is beyond all of them in my opinion. It is really, really awesome. So yeah, make sure you are going out your way to download this Owen Hat. And next up we are looking at this Bam Bigler. And this is a really, really great creation as well. Really, really good. Obviously you have this one which is based on his time in ECW and WCW, I would say. And this one is more his WWF, I would say. And again, this is Dr. Gorilla Nuts, hashtag 17924 creation. And to find it, use the hashtags Dr. Gorilla Nuts, Bam Bigler, or Icons of the Ring. So yeah, another great creation here. This is one that you're going to be wanting to download, especially if you're doing a WCW Universe mode. This one is one that you're going to want on that. So yeah, make sure you're giving it a download. And then another one that isn't as great, we have this creation of Ivory. So again, some of the, the attires are actually, they're not bad. It's just facially wise, I just don't think it's a great creation at all. Yeah, I mean outfit wise, good on this one, good on this one, good on this one, good on this one. But yeah, on all of them facially wise, I just don't think it is a great one, unfortunately, in my opinion. I'd say a lot like the Triple H one, it's probably, like a 4 out of 10. But basically just on the attires, because the attires are pretty good. But yeah, facially wise, it's just, yeah, not great at all. But if you do like this Ivory and you would like to download it, the true creator of this is Young PJ, hashtag 89955. And to find this creation of Ivory, using the hashtags Ivory, Divas, or WWF. And the last bad one that we're going to look at today is this creation of Relic from TNA. So Relic, someone who I thought, they could have used more in TNA. They used him with Black Rain for most of the time. I do believe Black Rain was Goldust, Dustin Roads. They're in a bit of a tag team. So Relic is spelled backwards from Killer. And Johnny Stamboli was the person who played him in TNA. Something completely different from what he's done before. But unfortunately for me, I just do not like this creation of him. I think the mask isn't good enough. The stature is quite good. But other than that, that's the only good thing that's got going about it in my opinion. But if you are looking for a Relic and you think this one is a good one, the true creator of this is Andrew J. Fowler, hashtag 30513. And to find this creation, use the hashtags TNA, Relic, or Johnny Stamboni. So yeah, like I've said before, I really don't like picking the faults of these creations, but to get this video done, it just has to be done, unfortunately. Yeah, I do not recommend downloading this Relic. I'd give it a 2 out of 10, I suppose, if I had to give it a rating. But now the final one we're going to look at, and this one is a really, really good one. But before we look at this final great creation today, it's time to give out our shout outs for our members. So thank you to Zebra World, thank you to the head of the table, Jeremy, and also to Keith Weatherstone. Thank you very much for being our members. But now finally, the best creation that we're going to look at today, in my opinion, and obviously I'm a little bit biased, and it is Sting. So it is this creation here on the right, the Surfer Sting Great American Bash version. I just think it's absolutely awesome. This attire on the left is good as well, but this one for me, I just thought this is the best one definitely that we're going to be looking at today. Just the face paint's awesome, the jacket is awesome. It is a really, really good one in my opinion. But like I said, I am a little bit biased as Sting is my favourite wrestler of all time. I give this, I give it a 9 out of 10. I know I probably rated some more a bit higher than that, but for me, this is the best one that we are looking at today. Maybe just for personal reasons. But the true creator of this is Chair Messiah Says So, hashtag 99296, and to find this creation of Sting, use the hashtags Rebel Cause, Rebel Surfer, or Rebel Sting. So there you have it. Now you have seen our second episode of the best and the worst creations on the community creations. So we saw some really, really good ones like the Legion of Doom, Sting, Malachi Black, Owen Hat, and we also saw some bad ones like Relic, Ivory, Ultima Dragon, the Big Shirt. Yeah, not some very good ones neither. But let's remember the good ones and not the negative ones. And if you were new watching TheMan Games, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you've got your notifications turned on, and then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. Make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up as well, and drop us a comment down below and let us know which one you thought was the best that we did look at today in this video. In the description below there is links to find us on Threads, TikTok, Instagram and Facebook. There is also a link to become a member so you can join Zebra, Worlds, Keith and Jeremy, and also there is a link to sign up to our newsletter. By doing so you will get a weekly email letting you know what goes up on the channel. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.